if anybody go part it, that would be the person. This is Kicking It with Broly.
I've been lost ever since I lost my brother. I know he just a call away, but with my pride I struggle. Ignoring all the pain, I gotta go and hustle. Keep my mind off what's lost, look what I gained off the muscle. Manifesting what I want, this is spiritual hustle. Nipsey in his past life still teaching the youngin'. Ocean views and ghetto with our hoes.
Basically got this little mix: black castor oil, peppermint oil, coconut oil, and tea tree oil.
It's all over your face?
All over the face. And then, brushing and stimulate the beard growth. And yeah, that's,
Huh.
it still got a lot to do with genetics and whatnot, but other than that, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it probably won't ever happen for me.
It might happen. I can see the stubble coming in.
It's been a stubble since like 16.
Hey, bruh, look.
And I grow a neck beard, bro. I be shaving that shit every week.
That's
shit.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's terrible. God said you ain't getting that shit, bro.
God said, nah, you not. That's not gonna be your path.
That's not you, bro. You just gotta accept that.
I feel it. Catch me up, bro. What you been up to?
Man, just working on music, man. Got my own crib now, so got my own studio in the crib.
That's dope.
Heck yeah, and making the connections I need to make in order to get some sync licenses done.
Man, bro, that studio life is dangerous when you live with it 24/7.
Oh yeah.
It's like you constantly be in that creator mode, and at some point you trying to figure out, like, damn, what the fuck else can I do?
Bro, I feel you. I'm like obsessed. I'm obsessed with it right now.
It's been you working on a project?
I'm just working on songs. I mean, I'm thinking about releasing like multiple EPs throughout the year.
Yeah.
But other than that, not. I feel like making an album is not lucrative if you don't have fans that are gonna support it.
I think so, but I think albums are made. I think albums are made for people who want to connect to artists. I don't think that albums are they made for money now, but I don't think they started off as money.
No,
so
exactly.
When it comes to the fan base, I think the album and seeing how your mind works when putting together music matters a lot more to fans nowadays because it's more of a personal connection.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that shit, I think that's kind of why I like your EP idea though.
Yeah.
Because the EPs just having an extensive amount of them, like on a regular basis, is gonna be insane.
Yeah, because like I feel like there's nothing wrong with putting out an album's worth of music.
Yeah. Throughout
the year, but like trying to just say, hey, go bump these 15 tracks. Yeah, you don't know my ass, but bump these 15 tracks. You know what I mean? Like
that's where it becomes difficult.
Exactly. So I think EPs are like. Now I've always been saying this for years. EPs are like the new mixtapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also with everybody's like short attention spans and shit. 5 tracks, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like
that's crazy. My last well, I guess you would consider it an EP. My last EP, Weeping Prophet.
That shit was hard.
5 songs.
That shit was hard. That's what I'm saying, bro. 5 songs, bro. That's all you need, bro. Until you make it, bro. 5 songs. Cause like, if we being real, this is a business idea that I came up with. It was obviously it takes 200 streams to make $1 on Spotify.
That's crazy.
So if you get an EP, let's say you do 4 or 5 songs, sell that shit for $2, you just got $100, not $100, but 200 streams worth of music right then and there. Instantly. It's like that is, to me, that's more sustainable in the beginning.
Yeah, especially, well, yeah, like you said, in the beginning, I feel like being the potential for that to go exponential, considering the fact that it's not super long form.
Exactly.
It's like short films. Short films are made by directors in order to showcase what they can do if they were given the budget for a full-length project. I feel like that's what the EPs are for. Is for us as artists.
Hell like, yeah.
I think it's funny that I'm working on all of this shit. There's so much going on, bro.
And we still got a song. Actually, I recorded that shit.
Was it War?
Yeah, War. I recorded that shit. I just never sent you the fucking I got the first verse and the chorus down. That shit been sitting there for like months.
Send it to me, man.
I got you.
We'll definitely go finish
Yeah,
that. We
nah,
can rock out with that.
the moment I heard that beat, I was like, damn, you know who I've always known to like, because me and you, the one things we related on, obviously our music is completely different, but like, we always had shit going on in our head, you know what I mean?
Always.
Like, and we're both overthinkers.
That was definitely a big part of life.
Yeah, man. Like,
trying to figure out what everything is.
Exactly. So it's like you're in a war with the knowledge that you're trying to find. And I think that's like, I was like, oh yeah, Broly would kill this shit. Broly would kill this shit. Especially after hearing Loner too. I was like, yeah, I think that was the song.
Loner?
Yeah, I think Loner.
Yeah.
And I forget the other one. It was off Weeping Prophet though. I sent it to you. I forgot what it was. The whole thing is fine.
Painted Scars. Yeah,
Yeah.
Scars.
Yeah.
That's the one you sent me.
Yeah.
That,
When I heard that shit, I was like, yep, this nigga got to be on here. And also, you always been like super fucking fire. Like, I think the first time I met you, you was like a freestyle. I was like, what?
Freestyle? Cool.
He was like,
come up with some ramblings.
he was like, give me a word. And I was like, all right, bet. We just kept giving you words. Like, yo, this nigga ain't gonna stop. Like,
my barber, not the one here, but the one over off University.
Okay.
My guy brother at this fucking point.
Yeah.
His name's Julian. He still does that to this day.
he just give you words.
He just gives me fucking words. And he'll put on the most random of beats. Like, he'll pick like a old ass 2010 cypher beat. And then give me like 5-10 words. And just be like, yeah, I'm gonna throw these at you. I don't know which order I'm gonna do it, but we gonna get it done. I'm like, bruh, leave me alone.
Shit hard.
But I get it. It's not a skill that a lot of people even practice anymore. So
Right.
it's like, damn, to still be able to withhold that, even though I'm
Yeah.
not that kind of artist anymore, is fucking dope.
Nah, facts, man.
But writing, those painted scars I punched in.
Punching it is such a great fucking skill.
It works out
bro,
fucking
it's
well.
I feel like, I don't know if you was on this too, but the whole we gotta do it in one take.
Yeah.
You know?
I
We
work
was
with Detox.
Hell yeah. Bro,
work
I
with
swear to
Detox.
God, bro. And then when I got my studio, I was like, I could do this and keep running out of breath, or I could just punch in. I could just punch in, call it a day.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes if it's like a upbeat kind of joint, I gotta punch it. If it's chill though, I'm solid. I do the whole verse in one take, call it a day.
I memorize the verses so I can do it in one take.
Yeah.
But if I'm not writing at all, I punch in.
Yeah, I feel that.
There's no reason for me to be trying to freestyle an entire song. Her favorite artist is fucking Juice WRLD. I'm not Juice WRLD.
I feel that.
I
R.I.P.
respect Juice WRLD.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not Juice WRLD.
Yeah, nah. Facts.
That motherfucker. He
That nigga was going crazy, bro.
He just go.
Every time. Like, and it was crazy because, like, one of the things I appreciate about Juice WRLD, and even Uzi Vert, mind you, I don't listen to their music like that, but they were students of the game.
Yeah.
There are old videos of Uzi Vert actually rapping for real. I don't know why he didn't want to do that on the Ebro shit, but
It's not that he didn't want to.
Yeah.
It's that Ebro didn't want to pay him.
Oh, I didn't know
You're
that.
not finna freestyle for free. And that's exactly what he said. I'm not finna freestyle for free.
Damn, okay.
Which is, I respect that.
I respect that.
I get it. And then the reason.
And who the fuck freestyles on Ebro in the morning?
You
No
feel
disrespect
me?
to Hot
But
97.
But who does it?
Like, you go to Funk Flex for that shit. You go to
Funk Flex.
But fuck, I'm going to Sway. That's
go-
the
I
only
go to
nigga I'm
anybody.
going to is Sway.
You
Well,
throw me words all fucking day.
Bro,
I
Vince
will rap.
Staples said, "What? I ain't rapping for no nigga, bro. That's the auction block."
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. You can't tell me you trying to get me to do this for free. Like,
Exactly,
it's
bro.
That's not how that works.
Nah. So
But
we got a
I
whole
get
album,
Ebro
bro.
Too. I get Ebro too. You have to be ready. You have to be in a position where you're ready for that at all times.
Hell yeah. Nah, and that's the thing. I can't. If I go over there, bro, I'm not freestyling shit. Most people don't nowadays just call it that, but like I'll be like, hey, this is not a freestyle, and just start ripping it,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you niggas. I do not know how to do that shit.
I think that's a part of my complex is that if I said it was a freestyle, it was really a freestyle.
Hell yeah.
If you ask me to freestyle, I'm gonna just say whatever, because that's what you asked for.
Facts.
Now, if you want a dope ass video where I'm rapping, say that.
For sure. I remember one time I told you to rap about that tree over there, and you just had this whole deep ass philosophical story. I'm just like, Shit, I might have to say what's up to this tree every fucking morning now. Cause
I changed the tree to like the tree of garden or the tree of Eden.
Yeah.
Some shit like that, the forbidden fruit and all that shit.
Cause I remember
the tree that made that.
That was a video that we did for my song, and I hated the song so much I didn't even put the video out.
Why did you hate the song?
It was Today Was Lit.
Okay. I mean, you know.
For context, everybody that's gonna watch, I was very obsessed with like soul samples and shit, and actually wasn't even really a soul sample, nigga. We sampled pentatonics, and the reason why we got away with it is because it was a Christmas carol and it was public domain. It's over 100 years old, so like, okay,
Close
we
enough.
can do this, yeah.
Close enough.
So I was like, all right, bet. Did that shit, and then I realized like the word lit is a trend, and I was following a trend. And that was the problem that I had with the song. Because after the song came out, niggas wasn't saying that shit no more.
Yeah. I haven't heard lit in about 3 years.
Exactly. Shit been longer than that, bro. I haven't.
Nah, I just.
Yeah.
You gotta think I be at the club too, so I be working.
For sure.
If I'm working, I'm gonna hear that shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
That's
listen
fair.
tonight? Oh.
Yeah. Haven't heard that shit. The
What'd he
pandemic
say?
changed everything.
What was the name change for?
Ooh. That's a. JC Herring does not roll off the tongue.
It was fire, but it did not.
It is.
JC.
It's my name. It is my name.
JC was always dope.
Exactly, but there's
Always
too many.
shortened it.
Yeah, there's too many of them niggas. I looked it up online. There's so many JCs.
Yeah.
Also, you
So-
got J. Cole.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like,
Damn.
yeah, I was just, and Miles was my favorite rapper too. So niggas was like, "Oh, you trying to be like J. Cole?" I'm like, "Nigga, no."
He
not trying
said,
to
nah, bro, you trying to copy this nigga whole.
Exactly.
He stole my whole
And I had the
flow.
hair going out, I had the locks and shit, freeform.
Yeah, I remember
was,
them shit.
Yeah,
That shit was fire though.
Hell yeah.
That picture on your Instagram, it's the only picture on your Instagram.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to renovate, some things. But the main reason for the name change though was like I was hiding behind the name JC because Jeremiah is a biblical name and shit. So all my life I was hearing like, oh, you gotta live up to that name and shit. It's like the only profit I'm worried about is making money. I am not trying to be one. You know what I mean? Like people were always trying to push this on me, and I was like, let me just embrace it. So Jeremiah Kingstxn, King is my middle name, and the stun is basically representing like the extension of myself, which is my art.
That's fire. Is
Yeah,
that why
yeah.
I got an X in it?
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah. Cause also I don't want people to think they know me either. You know what I mean? Like the idea of like people saying like, oh, I love this artist. Like, nah, you just love what they provide.
I just had a conversation with her, and it was basically how if you knew me a year ago, you don't know me.
Facts.
Like, if we haven't spoken in a year, we can be friends and we
Yeah.
can catch up, but you don't know me.
Exactly. Anything
Like,
can happen.
It's so much growth that happens to people over time, and time is unforgiving. You're not going to go back. You can reminisce as much as you want. You're not going back.
Nah, facts. Yeah,
And-
memories don't die, but scars can heal. You know what I mean? So it's like
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
yeah. People, I just hate the idea of people thinking like, I know your name, I know you. Nah, nigga,
That's
like,
not it.
Especially like coworkers.
You know something.
Yeah.
You know something that was given to me.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even know who this person is yet.
Exactly.
How you know?
Facts. I feel like you find out the definition of who you are, like closer you are to death. You know what I mean? Because then you have to look back and be like, okay, word, this is who I was, this is who I am, and you either accept that or you don't. At the end of the day,
I think the opposite. I think the more you know about yourself in the present, presents your truest self.
at
Like,
that moment, yeah.
You don't know when death occurs.
Facts.
You know you get older.
Facts.
And you
Okay.
know when it could be closer. But you could be the first person to live to 150.
All right, you got that one. All right, yeah, I got it. my shit's completely
So-
debunked. Yeah,
So
I agree with that
think-
completely.
I think dealing with yourself in your truest form, as in right now, rather than trying to converse with your past self or trying to converse with your future self, dealing with your truest self now is the closest thing to purity that you can reach. Being present. Because this moment right here, you gonna think back to it. Oh, bro, I remember when I was on that podcast with Broly, we was talking about some crazy ass shit, and the fact that we filmed it just turns it into a podcast, but it's still a moment for us.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
we here.
Yeah, right here.
They gonna be able to visit it.
But
We
like,
gonna think back and be in these seats.
now
And
you're
I
right.
think-
You're
I
right.
think that is when you start to realize, like, yo, your true self is really just being present.
You at the moment.
You in the moment.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you did in the past. It don't matter how you done fucked up or what you did great at. It's people that don't want accolades that ain't.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's the thing too. Like the whole like, I hate where music has gone. Not necessarily like the sonics of it, but like how to promote it. This whole fucking like you gotta be a comedian at the same time, an artist and shit on TikTok. That shit, me personally, I like
the
watching
content
it.
Creator
exactly.
trend.
I hate the word content with a fucking passion. That shit pisses me off. Cause like nigga, just give me the music. You know.
the music.
But like the thing is like I don't want to do all that. So like a lot of people have told me like it's kind of impossible to do that shit. Now like nah, it's not. You just gotta promote what you want to promote.
You don't even. I'll put it like this.
Yeah.
The way content creators put out content, put out music. You don't gotta get on there and say no silly shit. You ain't gotta get on there and talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Drop your music just as often as they drop content.
Nah, facts.
I just put out a reel that had like 13 songs on it. It was just like.
Hell yeah, I seen that shit. That shit was hard. That shit was tough. I was like, yo, what the fuck? It was the Doctor Strange shit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that shit was hard. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro,
That's the most creative shit.
You have to be creative in
Yeah.
order to get a creative response.
Right.
That video was just, it's dope when people see it that
Yeah.
know me. That
Facts.
have listened to the music and they be like, damn, he really, that make a lot of sense for him.
Mm-hmm.
But then it'll spark something in you and be like, damn, how much music do I make? How many different styles have I tried? Can I make this? And if you can, then, put one together. If you
For
can't,
sure.
then go and put together some music.
Facts. Nah.
Like,
you're
it's all
absolutely
about
right.
it's all about the mix of inspiring and helping. You can inspire people all day and not help nobody.
Damn, I ain't never heard that before.
But I can come to you and just be like, hey bro, like you got 12 songs, you need to drop 6 of them shits over like the next 3 months.
Yeah, nah, facts, cause I've been holding on to music.
We both have.
Yeah,
I
You've
have
released more though. That's the thing. But me, I didn't have the studio at the crib until now. So now that I'm recording this shit, even with the songs I was going to the studio for, I held on to them because I was like, what am I gonna do with this? Besides just put it out, because I don't want to be like, oh, I'll put it out and it's just in the ether.
Make each song a moment.
Expound upon that.
Because, well, okay. If you record a song in the studio in 2016, you're talking about 2016 you. So when you go to drop it in 2020, you're still 2016 you. Is just that version of you talking in 2020.
Hell yeah.
And it's not going to relate the same. I had a couple songs mentioning COVID bars. If I mention a COVID bar now, it's what? Irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I feel like there are examples of like just telling the actual story. You know what I mean? Of like what happened.
But like just bars of COVID.
Oh, just bars about
just
COVID?
bars
Oh
about
yeah,
COVID
nah, there's
that
no point.
mention the word COVID.
Yeah, I feel you.
But going back,
I got
the
the same
story-
joints though.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
going back and expounding on the story, speaking from myself currently with my current perspective.
Yeah.
That kind of tells a different story. You can manage that a little bit better
Hell yeah.
and try to figure out, like if it makes sense, then we need to do it that way. If it don't make sense, you probably just either need to rewrite some shit or re-record something.
I feel that.
But holding on to the content, holding on to the music, holding on to that essence of that time and that moment, it doesn't do anything but devalue it.
Facts. But then there are songs that like, imagine this. All right, here's a scenario. Imagine if Michael Jackson dropped Thriller first and then Off the Wall second.
Ooh.
Them shits would still hit the same. Yeah, right? Yeah. Them shits would still hit. And also, hot take, Off the Wall better than Thriller.
That's a conversation.
Yeah.
That's a conversation.
I think Off the Wall's way better than Thriller.
I think Off the Wall might be sonically better, but Thriller had better promotion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Quincy's on both of them, right?
Huh?
Quincy Jones was on both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
not even a reason I came in.
But you also got to think, like, Thriller, when it came out, it was literally a short film. Not the album, but Thriller, the actual song.
Oh yeah, that shit used to scare the fuck out of me as a kid, boy.
So
I
now
go cat
he has
TV.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Women coming after him for the other songs that are on Thriller.
Thanks.
He's an actor now, so everybody obsessed with the way this motherfucker looked.
Hell yeah.
Dancing.
Dance was crazy.
And then the
performance was crazy.
Then the ending of Thriller. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Him turning around and that little laugh going crazy.
That shit used to fuck me up, bro.
It was the scare, bro.
Yeah, that shit.
His eyes turning. I'm obsessed with eyes turning in videos.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I think it came from that.
Maybe.
Like
that shit.
That and Riddick.
I still haven't seen that.
You still haven't?
Nah.
I'm gonna send them to you.
I bet.
Legally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think releasing music as early as possible with a plan.
Exactly.
Is always gonna manifest better. Like, he didn't hold on to neither one of those either.
Nah, I mean, he also couldn't afford to.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like,
when you have something that's dear to you, it's going to be dear to other people.
Facts.
Now, if you're going to be a major artist like that, then you also have to understand that everything isn't going to move in your time. It's gonna react.
Yeah.
When it reacts, but it's not gonna move on your time.
It never does.
So I would say drop that shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Even if you do a vote thing, like, just drop all of it at once.
Nah, facts. I thought about that too, but the thing I realized about my music is, like, it's a good thing and a bad thing, but a lot of it still relates to where I'm at right now. You know, like, I talk about, like, the habits that I have and, like, how I have to change those habits in order to be the man that I need to be. And those songs still resonate. So it's like, all right, bet, cool. Now that I have the means and the time to actually do those things, I can put it out and feel comfortable about putting it out.
That's dope.
Because even, like, I'm talking about, like, I got one song from 3 years ago that still resonates with me now. And I just made a song kind of talking about the same thing 2 weeks ago. Once I put that out, it's going to feel all cohesive as if I made it all in 1 week. You know what I mean? So I think as long as it, and also another thing too is, like, just because it's old to you doesn't mean it's going to be old to the person that hears it.
What's old to you is new to everybody.
Exactly. So, like, me and, you remember Shaw? White boy used to come to he used to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got this song called.
He played the instruments?
Nah, that was Jeff.
I'm thinking about Jeff. Okay.
The rapper.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you might have been gone at that time.
Yeah, I might have had. I think I got locked up.
Oh shit! Damn.
I think that was right around that time.
Oh,
because when I got out, when I got out of that shit, I had an envelope full of raps, and I went straight. That was on Beatty's Ford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had walked back over there.
You walked back over there?
Walked back over there. I was
after you got out.
They dropped me off downtown. They drove me back from Statesville and dropped me off downtown. I walked back up to Beatty's Ford.
At Transit Crib. Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I probably missed out on Shaw.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Bro, it's fire though. Like,
that's dope. Yeah, I probably would have tried to work with him.
Nah,
I don't think I got a song with anybody. I think I'm the one artist that don't have a song with anybody.
You don't got no features at all?
Nah.
Like, at all?
I didn't record. I think, okay.
Because you and Trey had a song, right?
We had two, but we never dropped them. We had Craving to Live.
Yeah.
And then Ready to Go.
I remember Ready to Go.
Yeah. We had recorded a third one that I just thought was fucking insane that we never did. And right now, I think my only features are Nani Laila and OG Wiz.
Okay, word.
And you, once you send me the
yeah,
track.
for sure. Yeah, nah, definitely. Cause I was always on that kind of wave where, like, I gotta do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can be on my shit.
That's my mantra at this point.
But it's like, man, it should be about the music, not about the pride. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, like, there's so many songs that I love that have features on it that, like, wouldn't be the same without those features. Like, a perfect example is Money Trees by Kendrick.
Collard greens. I said collard greens.
Yeah. Even that one though.
Cut that.
Even that one though. Like, collard greens would not be the same without Kendrick.
It wouldn't.
Like, so, like, that is as long as the music's good.
J-Rock on it, right?
Yeah, J-Rock. Yeah.
That would be insane.
Which actually, I don't know how this happened, but it's the most popular song on the project. That's
you
the
know how that happened.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, back when it was like Vine and shit.
Yeah. And then I think Spiteful Champ, Schoolboy Q wasn't on that. It wouldn't hit the same.
Hell yeah, they took it off streaming services though.
I know that.
Yeah.
I downloaded that shit.
Oh yeah, I downloaded that
Y'all
shit
ain't
too.
finna play with me.
Hell no.
Hell nah.
That shit is so good, bro.
Bruh, I listen to that shit on the way to the gym.
That instrumental
every day.
is crazy. Like,
I listen to that and then I'll put on Man at the Garden.
Man in the Garden is so fucking good, bro. Niggas ain't talking about that shit.
They want to ignore it. They
It's
don't
like,
know-
oh, it don't got no 808s in it. I was like, nah, nigga, it's
don't
an
know how to
affirmation,
manifest
bro.
nothing.
It's an
You don't
affirmation,
know how to
bro.
manifest nothing.
That shit
It's
is
okay. It's okay.
beautiful,
we
bro.
gonna teach you.
Yeah.
We gonna teach you. The people that's listening to it, y'all go see us.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Y'all gonna be upset.
I deserve it all.
I deserve it all.
I was like, yo, this nigga's going crazy. We recorded this entire time?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you should start that shit.
Good vibes.
Thought we was just catching up.
Welcome.
Look at the little introduction. Okay.
Ain't no introduction. We do the introduction at the end. Ain't
Yeah, I
that
feel
crazy?
that. That's crazy.
That be that bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm moving around in post. But yeah, that Kendrick album.
Yeah, GNX was crazy. GNX is so good.
I remember when people were thinking he was talking about Generation X.
Yeah.
Like all the different meanings that they were having
Yeah,
for it.
I was just
thought
like-
that was really interesting.
If knowing him, it could.
Huh?
Knowing him, it definitely could mean that.
It could mean a lot of different things.
But it's that car.
it's that car.
It's that car. Yeah, for sure.
Riding in a next with in a tape that
Bro, that nigga is crazy.
it's gonna be a sweet love.
You going to the show or nah?
Hell nah.
Yeah.
How much is the tickets?
I bought my shit for $140.
Where is it?
Bank of America Stadium. He's doing a stadium tour.
Just let me know how much they is.
Yeah, SZA.
probably
And
going
so SZA's gonna be there as well.
They got a pit. They got the pit.
Yeah, they do. But I ain't gonna lie, them shits are expensive. The
I
pit
know.
is expensive.
I
But
know.
cause I'm in the nosebleeds with it.
Damn.
Like you've been to the stadium before.
Yeah.
The very top is 140. I paid 140 at the Spectrum Center though, and it was way closer. But I don't think he sets the prices for those shows. I think it's definitely the venue for sure.
It's PG Lang at this point. He done
Yeah.
hired management and all that for them.
Hell yeah.
How much is it? Little boy fly. Look at him.
Nah, but like it's gonna be a great show. I've seen him. This is gonna be my third time. Yeah.
She's never been to a concert. I wanted her first one to be Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh shit.
So I
she
was
come-
gonna wait around for that.
Okay, fair. Hey, but sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Exactly.
So we gonna
That's facts. That's facts. You
we
got
gonna end
to.
up. We probably gonna end up just getting her right with that one. How much are they? Oh, you still waiting? Okay. Favorite song off of that album?
Probably Man of the Garden. Probably Man of the Garden.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know something.
But when it comes to like hits, bangers, that first half of TV off, I like the first half more than
Before
the
he
second
say
half.
mustard?
Yeah. The mustard shit cool though. I fuck with it. But like that first half of TV off is crazy. Like, and Peekaboo. Peekaboo's like,
Peekaboo is my shit.
yeah.
Peekaboo is my
I just
shit.
had the boogers in my chain.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. And hold it's like a Kobe gang. Peekaboo. 762s. I make a plane.
Peekaboo.
I don't have to. That's not my name.
Peekaboo.
Bro, that nigga went crazy, bro. Especially at the Super Bowl, niggas was hating on that shit.
They didn't want to give him props for it.
Yeah, but like he didn't play the game. That was the whole point of the whole thing. Like he didn't play the game they wanted him to play. Cause think about it like this: that whole how the field was like Square X, the PlayStation shit.
PlayStation.
They wanted him to play the hits, like Money Trees, like All Right. Like he didn't touch any of those songs because that's what everybody else does. He showed a message. He's like, yo, this is how you play the game. This is how you get out of it.
You want to know what's crazy? I realized that he didn't play those songs, but he's also not signed to TDE anymore.
Oh yeah, so you probably don't get not as much money.
He wouldn't get any money for
Yeah,
it.
facts.
He gets all his money from the album that's number one.
PG
The
Lane.
album that's fighting for number one with itself. Like,
Hell yeah.
He had to make PG Lang a meteorite with the music industry
Facts.
in order for it to consolidate into funds for him and manifest. Because, like you said, he look at money as a resource now. It's not
Right.
it's not just bread. So now, when you're using that resource for your entire company and everybody around you, you got to make sure that you're able to sustain what you're finna put out.
Hell yeah, that makes sense.
So when he said 2.5 million on the average day,
It's
like
crazy.
He's not joking about that.
He's not.
We was just that blind pig. Fucking Noda.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they be playing that shit all the time,
shit,
bro.
Bruh.
I heard Die Hard last year. I'm like, what the?
What?
I heard Crown, bro. I heard Crown on Mr. Morale and Cat Northern. Crown. Like what the? That's my favorite song off the album. I was like, I shouldn't hear this in public, right?
There
Like,
is no way that y'all. Like he said, y'all let a conscious rapper go commercial without ever making a conscious album, while still making conscious albums.
Yeah.
Y'all let a conscious rapper go commercial with still making conscious albums. Like that is the most insane fucking bar.
That was such a great.
him.
That was such a great remix too.
With Future?
Yeah, with Future.
Bruh.
That was foreshadowing. Now I look back on it now. That was foreshadowing. If we being completely honest.
Everything was foreshadowing.
Nah, facts. Cause
he always been this person.
yeah, dude, bro's
Ever
insane.
since he read that Napoleon Hill.
That shit.
That shit is crazy. Do you read?
I do actually.
Have you read Napoleon Hill?
Nah, I haven't.
He has a book called Think and Grow Rich.
Oh, I have that book. I didn't know that was. I bought it. I didn't read I didn't read it though.
Read it.
Yeah, cause I have Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Dope.
Yeah, I'm reading that. Got Mind Reader. Forget the Arthur though. Sorry, Arthur. Look at author. I got Superior Man.
I have studied that book.
Yeah, and
heavily.
I got Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Rich.
And then I'm probably gonna get 48 Laws of Power again because I didn't finish it back
I'll
then.
send you the notes. I got them in my phone.
Okay, word. I do enjoy like actually physically reading a book though. They expensive, but like it's honestly worth it.
Have you read The Art of War?
Nah, Sun Tzu. I've heard of it though. Heard it's crazy. Heard it's crazy.
I read the 48 Laws of Power.
Okay.
Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
And I'm reading Think and Grow Rich right now.
Gotcha.
Those 3 books.
See,
My mind is having a trickle effect. Sun Tzu says the best way to win a war is never to enter it. And for me to be in security and avoid fights for the most part, like it's such a different mindset to have because everybody else would just throw punches. I don't need to fight, but I have people that'll literally tip me $100, $200 just because I don't start shit. I'm gonna escort you out. Yeah, I gotta take you out, but I'm gonna treat you like a human.
Yeah, facts.
Like I feel like as a human is very basic. That's like the most basic thing you can do for a human.
Nah, facts.
So when it comes to everything that I'm reading, like 48 Laws of Power, one of the 48 Laws of Power, you got to never show your true power. Always, but Sun Tzu, go back to him. He says, when the enemy think you're close, be as far as possible. When the enemy thinks you're far, be right next to them. When they think you're hungry, well fed. When they think you well fed,
I gotta read that shit.
It's a mind shift. It's a mindset shift that just it triggers that almost like animal nature that all humans have.
Right.
And embellishing the knowledge of people who lived 300-400 years ago, thousands of years ago, and they dissected things as a art. It triggers They Can Grow Rich. He thinks about affirmations. Like he speaks on affirmation, but he speaks on read that before you read Art of War.
I bet.
That's dope. It's just gonna be dope.
Hell yeah. But besides that, I read manga and shit. I'm still a nerd.
Still. I never stopped.
Yeah, no, I say yeah.
Somebody just came. My homie, he was having a cookout, and somebody, when I pulled up to it, he was like, "Hey, yo, somebody told me you used to be a nerd." I said, "Used to." Nigga, you see?
Yeah, still am, bro.
I be working cameras, I be recording music and all this shit.
Yeah.
But you feel me? I just got finished. We just watched the Broly movie again.
That shit is so good.
It's amazing.
Wait, which one? Hold on, my fault. There's
The
4 of
new
them. Okay, got you.
The new one.
The newest one, yeah.
Yep.
There's nothing but hands.
Nothing but hands.
No story at all,
That's
for being
all.
real. Like, there's nothing but hands. Like,
They told the story. He was there, now he here. That's it. That's
like,
all he needed.
Yeah. You ever notice how, like, all the Dragon Ball Z characters, the Saiyans, they're just named after vegetables?
Yeah.
Kakarot.
Vegetable. Kakarot.
Yeah. Carrot, broly, broccoli.
But then you try to find more Saiyans and you can't find nothing.
Hell yeah, facts. Raditz, though. It's everybody that was on Planet Vegeta, they have a vegetable name. Like Kalufa.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, exactly. Kale. Like, come on, like
Piccolo, he a Namekian, but
he black.
He's a wooden flute or whatever that shit is. Yeah, a wooden instrument.
That nigga
He's
is
definitely black.
I still claim that nigga. Yeah, that he's black for sure.
Nah, I seen the picture. That turban is a do-rag. Don't nobody want to talk about it.
I always wonder, like, what the fuck was up with his shoulder shits? You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, his shoulder pads. He played football.
I always wonder how them niggas survive. I was thinking about it like back then. I was like, yo, Piccolo left Planet Namek probably because there were nothing but dudes there.
Yeah.
It was like
Piccolo dipped off quick.
Facts.
But, you know, they were saying they was like slugs or they was like asexual or some shit.
Weird as shit.
I ain't never look into that lore. I ain't care enough.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
Huh?
I'll tell you right now what it is.
I don't wanna know.
It's really weird.
I don't wanna
That's
know.
okay. All right, so there's this fat fucking green nigga. And he's like the guardian of all the Namekians and shit, right?
You talking
And
about, what the fuck his name was?
I don't know, but he's a fat green nigga. It's like if Hulk let himself go.
Oh,
So
man.
basically,
Guru.
Yeah, Guru. That yeah. And he literally gives birth to these niggas. Literally,
You said what?
he gives birth to them niggas.
Oh, man.
Just him though.
Just her?
No, him.
He got titties. Just her. Ain't
Just-
gonna play with you.
bro, that shit.
Talking about a fat Namekian. Nah, he's just built like that.
Big as
It's
shit.
Midoriya. Oh,
Man.
man. Yeah, we some nerds. We can get into this conversation.
Yeah, nah, all day. I don't really watch a lot of anime no more though.
Huh?
I don't really watch a lot of anime no more. I don't watch it. I actually read more manga than I do watch anime. Just because the pacing be too long for me.
The pacing takes forever.
Sometimes, like especially
Pacing
One
takes
Piece.
forever.
Lord have
I would
mercy.
never watch One Piece.
Wait, what?
I would never watch it. I'm sorry. I love the characters, and I like what he's going for, but he need to get there.
All right, hold on. I got to argue for that. All right, don't you get upset when you watch a 25 episode anime? You're like, damn, I wish there was more. Yeah. This is literally what you want.
No.
This is what
No,
you
it's
want.
not.
This is what you want.
That is not what I want.
This nigga will have you crying over a boat.
Fuck that boat. I ain't doing that shit
bro,
with you.
I'm telling, bro.
Luffy
It's,
better stay the fuck away from me.
they're actually
I
about
ain't
to
got
remake
time.
it though, from the beginning, with high
watch
quality.
that.
Yeah, exactly. It's called The One Piece.
No, I need a different name.
For
I
what?
need a different name. I don't know. I need this shit to be like Jack Sparrow. as a
I'll do
pirate,
one better
like-
for you. The niggas that did Attack on Titan are animating it.
Attack on Titans.
Yeah.
Or they animated the show already.
Yeah, they're animating the One Piece, the remake, from the beginning. Yeah, so you gonna watch it. You got to.
Yeah, that might be.
It's
'cause
gonna
the
be
way
fire.
the steam be coming off of them
Bro.
Titans. That shit is insane.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit's gonna be fire. And also, like, One Piece has become. It seems like it's become the most popular anime in the world at this point. Even though America never really, like, we didn't have a good promotion for it.
I don't think it was the promotion. I think it was more so like the timing of it was super weird because we were having right around the time that came out, we first seen Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
So in America, we had Jack Sparrow, and that was what we thought all pirates should have been.
Facts.
Luffy is a little bit more lighthearted and funny. He's not inebriated.
But he's still punching cops in the face, though.
He's
Like,
punching cops in the face, but then it's an animation.
facts, yeah.
So how many parents gonna want? him
It was
punching
on
cops in the face?
it was on what was it?
Tsunami.
Nah, before that, the Kids W, not Kids WB, remember Foxbox?
Yeah.
It's like-
Oh, man. God damn.
And the dub was terrible.
We old, bruh.
Yeah, we old
Yeah,
as
the
hell.
dub was horrible.
The dub was terrible, but in the first dub, but the next dub
The
after that was
original
fine.
one.
Yeah,
The original dub was
because
horrible.
them the same niggas that did the Yu-Gi-Oh dub, and that shit was
Yu-Gi-Oh is fire.
Yu-Gi-Oh was fire. But if we being honest, that dub was. Why is Joey a New Yorker? in Japan. Why is his name Joey? Look,
His name is Ui. We just don't know it.
His name was like Jonoichi or something like that.
Jonoichi.
Yeah, that's his name in Japanese. But they didn't even release the first series in America because it was too inappropriate. There's a series before
Yu-Gi-Oh?
there's a series. Oh, you didn't know? There's a series before Yu-Gi-Oh, like the card game, where this nigga Yugi is like actually like doing all types of fucked up shit. He's like playing like regular games. Like there's this one game he plays with a bully, where like
Not the Squid Games.
swear to God, where he's like he gets the knife and he's like you got to do the fucking hand shit right,
Yeah.
and it's like every time. But if you lie while you're doing it, your shit get cut off. Yeah. It was on some dark shit, and then the creator was like, I need to make some more money, so he just made the card game. He ran out of regular games to play.
It's all imaginary.
Yeah. Also, the Shadow Realm, that was hell. They literally said hell in like the original translations. Yeah, niggas was getting sent to the devil when they lost a fucking duel.
We gonna do an anime lore with your ass on the next episode.
Shit, bro.
That's gonna be hard.
I was the only child, bro. Not even only, was, still am. Fucking, but I had nothing but time on my hands researching that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know a lot. I
we
know
gonna figure it out.
Hell yeah.
That's a bet. We finna go ahead and head out, bro.
Word.
You said it's 7, huh? What's up, everybody? This is Kicking It with Broly. We are on here with Kingstxn. This is my guy. We done been friends for how long?
2016, the golden age of hip hop for our generation.
Too damn long.
Hell yeah. It's about to be 10 years.
About to be 10 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep. So we done been friends for about 10 years. We got back around each other, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So got back together, got back around each other for some work, and now we here doing the podcast.
Yeah.
You enjoy yourself?
Hell yeah, it was great. Hey, bring me back, bro. This is fun.
This motherfucker crazy. But
Hell yeah, man.
we are getting ready to head out. Check in with y'all on the next episode of Kicking It with Broly.